on a spiritual and emotional level. I changed my life around. I decided because I spent so much time telling my story over and over and over again that I started to live in my story again. And I realized you can't move on from the past if you continue to talk about the past. So this summer, I said, you know what? I'm tired of having these thoughts in my head that tell me I'm not good enough, or that tells me I'm not beautiful. Because even at this stage in my life, it still happens. I could be on stage in front of all of you, and I can still go out on stage sometimes and be like, ugh, I don't feel pretty today. But you know what? Instead of complaining, I said, you know what? I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna exercise for fun. Because I'm not the victim. Not anymore. I'm a fucking survivor. You know, my life, it's not even because of wanting to fit a certain mold of what society feels like beauty is. Having the perfect body. Whatever, fuck that shit. Like, I want to be... I want to live as an example for you guys. And listen, to the parents that are out here that brought your children, listen, I promise, I am a good role model. I curse like a sailor, so get your earmuffs out, I'm really sorry. I curse like a sailor and I've got a half-shaved head, but other than that, I'm a pretty good role model and I take pride in that. But, you know, I'm human. But this tour was incredible to me, and even today in my meet and greets, I've gotten to know a bunch of my fans. And I cried. I cried saying goodbye to them because I've seen them so many times this tour. And I feel like summer camp is ending. And they started crying and I started crying, and I really do love my fans. I want to say thank you to all of the opening acts that's been on this tour, especially MKTO, Christina Perri. Tonight we had Kaisa, how awesome she was. But I don't know if you guys got to hear my friend speak. His name is Spencer West. And so I'm going to stop pausing when I talk so you can cheer. Just like, don't cheer for a second. It's like really, it confuses me. So like, just like 2 seconds. I just said like 5 times. Don't. Spencer is not only a really, really great friend of mine, but he has inspired me every single day of this tour and a lot of my days just in general. If you don't know his story, he has no legs, yet he's climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. So, if your battery died, you know, you can't find your charger. You don't want to go to school in the morning. You have to wake up super early. You have legs. And that's very, very powerful when you put it into that perspective. And a part of my show was I wanted to change this from the Neon Lights tour. I wanted it to have a feeling of inspiration that I didn't feel like I portrayed in the last tour. I wanted to take it to the next level. Together, we're taking it to the next level. And you know what? Also, I left out little things that I never told you, like, okay, I never have ever played piano by itself. I've always sang with it, because if I mess up, it'll cover it, because my voice is really loud. And I wanted to beat that fear, so here's a few things that I like. I like playing piano. I love Halloween. Happy Halloween! I watch The Following. I love Kevin Bacon. There's these little things that I never told you, but I want to feel closer to you, and I want to show you these things. And anyways, one last thing before I shut up. There's these bracelets that are so incredible. They're called Rafiki friend chains. How many of you have them? I'm proud of you, because every single one of those bracelets were hand beaded by the mamas of the tribes that I met in Africa themselves. And 100% of the proceeds go to them. So not only are you wearing a really cute piece of jewelry, you are also helping to empower women on the other side of the planet. And I encourage every single one of you to do something, whether it's tell the person next to you that they're beautiful, or give someone a hug. Just give back, because that's what life is about. I hope you enjoy some of my few memories from Africa. It was an incredible experience, and it took this song, it gave this song a home for me. I'm sorry that was really long, but it's the last show, and I just really wanted to thank you guys. The guy that went and got a soda because he didn't want to hear me, comes back and still like, damn, he's still talking. I'm gonna go get a hot dog now. Comes back and still talking. This goes out to all of my survivors. To my